Hey guys, time for another review. This time it will be Iron Man. It was a really good movie, and it was the start of the Marvel Cinematic Universe, so what's not to love? In fact, their budget was $140 million. I don't know how they got that kind of money, especially since it's the start of the Marvel Cinematic Universe, so they didn't have any other movies that they made, well, at least big movies, that they could have gotten some of this money from. So I wonder how they got that money.
You know, I started off in Brooklyn. My father gave me a small loan of $1 million.
Well, I guess that's how we got a little bit of the money, just 1 million out of $140 million. How does he get that money? Whatever. Besides, you probably love that I put that clip in there. And anyways, so the movie starts off just with military tanks, military vehicles, and just jam into this music, and you find out Tony Stark is in it. Wait, why is Tony Stark in a military vehicle? Yeah, this movie has a lot of explaining to do.
I feel like you're driving me to a court-martial. This is crazy. What did I do? What's going on?
Contact lab!
What do we got?
Jimmy, stay with Stark!
Okay, what part of Stay with Stark did you not understand? I mean, you're in the military, you're kind of specially trained to follow orders. Whatever. Next clip.
Wait, give me a gun! Here!
He just said stay here. Why is Stark now not obeying orders? Well, I guess the person who gave him that order isn't following orders anyways. But seriously, you can clearly tell that it's a lot safer inside the vehicle than outside in the war zone. Hey. No texting while fighting a war, even though he's technically not fighting, but we don't even know why he's there anyways. But he's distracted in the war zone. Really bad idea. Ooh, that weapon's something he built, and it's gonna blow up, so yeah, he knows he's screwed. Oh. Tony Stark, killed by his own weapon while wearing a bulletproof vest, which literally did nothing for him because no bullets went his way.
वीरान और बंजर कोनों में इस खातिर जमा हो रहे हैं।
Okay, so we find out Tony Stark survived, and he's captured by terrorists, which is a major part of the whole trilogy. Battles a lot of terrorists, just saying.
Tony Stark. Visionary. genius, American patriot. Even from an early age,
That's a girl.
the son of legendary weapons developer Howard Stark quickly stole the spotlight with his brilliant and unique mind. At age 4, he built his first circuit board. At age 6, his first engine. And at 17, he graduated summa cum laude from MIT.
Okay, there's no way he did all that. That's literally impossible, but whatever. Marvel Universe, fictional world, fantasy world, sci-fi, whatever. Anything can happen, I guess.
Then, the passing of a titan. Howard Stark's lifelong friend and ally, Obadiah Stane, steps in to help fill the gap left by the legendary founder.
Spoiler alert, that's the villain.
Until at age 21, the prodigal son returns and is anointed the new CEO of Stark Industries. With the keys to the kingdom, Tony ushers in a new era for his father's legacy, creating smarter weapons, advanced robotics, satellite targeting. Today, Tony Stark has changed the face of the weapons industry by ensuring freedom and protecting America and her interests around the globe.
Okay, what about the members of the U.S. Army that were killed by those weapons? That's a pretty important detail, so why are they ignoring it?
As liaison to Stark Industries, I've had the unique privilege of serving with a real patriot. He is my friend, and he is my great mentor. Ladies and gentlemen, it is my honor to present this year's Apogee Award to Mr. Tony Stark. Tony?
Thank you, Tony. This is beautiful. Thank you. Thank you all very much. This is wonderful. Well, I'm not Tony Stark.
Well, duh. Tony Stark's the protagonist, and you're the antagonist. There is a major difference, so yeah, we know you're not Tony Stark, plus you look nothing like him.
The best thing about Tony is also the worst thing. He's always working.
Working.
You are unbelievable.
Did they rope you into this?
Nobody roped me into anything.
so
Well, they
sorry.
told me that if I presented you with an award, you would be deeply honored.
Of course I'd be deeply honored. And it's you. Well, that's great. So when do we do it?
It's right here.
One more round.
There you go.
There it is. That was easy.
You know, the movie tries to tell us that he's always working, but all we know so far is that he's just a lazy slacker. Maybe show some of the things he worked on, so we know that he is a hard worker and not just a slacker.
I'm so sorry.
Yeah, it's okay.
Wow, will you look at that? That's something else.
Something else? You were given an award. Maybe you should be more grateful about it. Especially an award like that you don't even show up to receive the award.
Mr. Stark! Excuse me, Mr. Stark. Christine Everhart, Vanity Fair magazine. Can I ask you a couple of questions?
She's cute. She's all right. Hi.
Hi.
Yeah.
It's okay?
Okay, go.
You've been called the Da Vinci of our time. What do you say to that?
Absolutely ridiculous. I don't paint.
And what do you say to your other nickname, the Merchant of Death?
That's not bad.
Not bad. He wants to be called the Merchant of Death. This is a superhero movie, and he's the protagonist. This does not sound like something a superhero would say.
Sometimes I try to do things, and it just doesn't work out the way I want it to. And I get real frustrated. And I try hard to do it, and I take my time, and it just doesn't work out the way I want it to. It's like I concentrate on real hard, but it just doesn't work out. And everything I do and everything
You
I
exploded
do,
view?
it never turns out.
The compression in cylinder 3 appears to be low.
Well done.
Hey Mike, you don't even notice you even have a lot of problems.
I'm gonna try again.
Please
right
don't
now.
turn down my music.
I'll keep you posted. You are supposed to be halfway around the world right
How'd
now.
you take it?
Like a champ.
Why are you trying to hustle me out of here?
Your flight was scheduled to leave an hour and a half ago.
That's funny. I thought with it being my plane and all, that it would just wait for me to get
Tony,
there.
I need to speak to you about a couple of things before I get you out of the door.
Doesn't it kind of defeat the whole purpose of having your own plane if it departs before you arrive?
Okay, I guess that is a fair statement, but you promised you wouldn't be late. And also a side note, what kind of music is he listening to? I mean, I was pretty little in 2008, which was when this movie was made, but I don't remember any music, anything like that, okay? Like, what was that?
I don't like it when you have plans.
I'm allowed to have plans on my birthday.
It's your birthday.
Yes.
I knew that. Already?
Yeah, isn't that strange? It's the same day as last year.
Oh, she just roasted you. Oh, that was actually pretty good.
Hey, that's pretty good.
Well, get yourself something nice for me.
I already did.
And?
Oh, it was very nice.
Yeah.
Very tasteful. Thank you, Mr. Stark.
You're welcome, Miss Potts.
Okay, so now they're trying to hint towards some romance between Tony and Pepper, which they're actually doing kind of a good job at that. But I don't know. It doesn't seem as romantic as it should be, but this is Tony Stark we're talking about. I mean, what do you expect? Okay, so it looks like his taste in music has changed, which is actually really good. I mean, his taste of music earlier was just awful. And remember, we'll be hearing him listening to music later on. Like in the future, where it already showed us before the title sequence. Yeah, so that's how his taste in music changed, I guess.
What's wrong with you?
What's wrong with me? What did I do?
What?
3 hours.
I got caught doing a piece for Vanity Fair.
For 3 hours. For 3 hours, you got me standing.
Waiting on you now. Let's go.
Oh, okay. He was talking about Tony. That makes so much sense now.
Is it better to be feared or respected? And I say, is it too much to ask for both? With that in mind, I humbly present the crown jewel of Stark Industries' Freedom Line. It's the first missile system to incorporate our proprietary repulsor technology. They say the best weapon is one you never have to fire. I respectfully disagree. I prefer the weapon you only have to fire once. That's how Dad did it. That's how America does it. And it's worked out pretty well so far.
Really? Why are you still fighting in a war then? I mean, if it worked out so well, you wouldn't even be presenting this new weapon.
Find an excuse to let one of these off the chain, and I personally guarantee you the bad guys won't even want to come out of their caves.
Really? I thought it was the good guys who have caves. You know, like the Arrow Cave, the Bat Cave. Heroes use caves a lot.
For your consideration, the Jericho.
Vegeta, what does the scouter say about his power level? It's over 9,000! What, 9,000? There's no way that can be right!
Okay, so basically now everything that just happened in the beginning of the movie officially just happened. not bad of a scene. I mean, he just found out that he needs his heart to be like powered up by that arc reactor core. Well, he hasn't made the arc reactor core, the small one, yet. He made the big one. But yeah, that's how I would react probably if I found out that my life has just changed. Tony, they're on to you now. So yeah, basically he just built like the small arc reactor to keep him alive, and he's also gonna be working on his first Iron Man suit. Wouldn't call it a complete success, but it's something. Why don't they really have any subtitles? I mean, I don't necessarily like reading subtitles, but I at least want to understand what these guys are saying. I mean, it's just frustrating. Yeah, the Mark I armor was a success. What's the point in making a Hulkbuster armor when you've got that? Oh boy, the classic, my hand stuck. It's in everything these days. I love it. They just know they're screwed.
My turn.
I can fly. I believe I can touch the sky.
Ouch. Man, that must have hurt. Well, maybe he can, get back home. Someone will find him and rescue him eventually. See, how convenient.
Yes.
Can I speak to you for a moment?
I'm not part of the press conference, but it's about to begin right now.
I'm not a reporter. I'm Agent Phil Coulson with the Strategic Homeland Intervention Enforcement and Logistics Division.
You are really desperate to make that spell SHIELD.
That's quite a mouthful.
I know. We're working on it.
You know, we've been approached already by the DoD, the FBI, the CIA.
We're a separate division with a more specific focus. We need to debrief Mr. Stark about the circumstances of his escape.
I'll put something in the book, shall I?
Thank you.
Okay, so now we've been introduced to Agent Coulson, and the Marvel Cinematic Universe, I guess, is really starting up, even though it's the first movie, of course, is starting up, but yeah, we're basically just introduced to SHIELD.
Hey, would it be all right if everyone sat down? Why don't you just sit down? That way you can see me and I can... A little less formal than...
A little less formal. That's not even formal at all. But whatever works. I mean, he did just get back from being locked up by a terrorist organization, so still pretty good.
I am shutting down the Weapons Manufacturer Division of Stark International.
What? You can't just stop making weapons. Like, that's what your company does. You make weapons and then give them to terrorists. Oh yeah. Maybe that's why he's shutting down the weapons department.
Stark Industries. I've got one recommendation. Ready? Ready? Sell, sell, sell. Abandon ship. Does the Hindenburg ring any bells? Let me show you the new Stark Industries business plan. Look, that's a weapons company that doesn't make weapons.
Better.
Howard,
how big are your
Nazi
hands?
killer.
Oh man, that commercial is just something you can never unsee. Whoa. Wow.
Jarvis, you up?
For you, sir, always.
I'd like to open a new project file, index as Mark II.
Shall I store this on the Stark Industries central database?
Actually, don't know who to trust right now. Till further notice, why don't we just keep everything on my private server?
Did not send classified material.
Working on a secret project, are we, sir?
I don't want this winding up in the wrong hands.
You don't want it in the wrong hands. I understand. Simple enough. Next scene. It's a movie. Of course that would happen.
Okay, let's do this right.
Oh man, this is my favorite scene in the entire Marvel Cinematic Universe.
Start mark half a meter and back to center. Dummy, look alive. You're on standby for fire safety. You, roll it. Okay. Activate hand controls. We're going to start off nice and easy. You're going to see 10% thrust capacity, achieve lift. And 3, 2, 1.
Again, it's my favorite scene.
Alright, set that.
I've been buzzing you. Did you hear the intercom?
Yeah, everything's... What?
Obadiah's upstairs.
Great, great, I'll
What
be
would you
right
like
up.
me to tell him? I thought you said you were done making weapons.
It is. This is a flight stabilizer. It's completely harmless. I didn't expect that.
It's got a little kick to it.
Day 11, test 37, configuration 2.0. For lack of a better option, dummy is still on fire safety. If you douse me again and I'm not on fire, I'm donating you to City College.
Wow, he really doesn't want the fire extinguisher going all on him.
All right, nice and easy. Seriously, just gonna start off with 1% thrust capacity. In 3, 2, 1. Please don't follow me around with it either, because I feel like I'm going to catch on fire spontaneously. Just stand down. If something happens, then come in. And again, let's bring it up to 2.5. 3, 2, 1.
Why are you doing this in the same room that you have all those expensive cars in? Whatever, it's not like anything's gonna happen to them.
Okay, this is where I don't want to be. Oh, not the car, not the car. Yikes. Could be worse, could be worse. We're fine. Okay.
Oh man, I wanted to see that thing donated to a city college.
Yeah, I can fly. Jarvis, you there?
At your service, sir.
Gauge heads-up display. Check. Four-door preferences.
Am I the only one who's reminded of this scene? Maybe I'm the only one.
Sir, there is a potentially fatal buildup of ice occurring.
The ice stop, Jarvis, deploy flaps!
He's gonna survive this, isn't he? Sure, they kinda have to make him survive, but in real life, no one would survive a fall like that, even if you are in a suit of armor like that.
Jarvis! Come on, we gotta break the ice!
Be awesome now, but just imagine how many lawsuits are gonna be coming out there in the future.
Kill power.
That thing's about to be donated to a city college. That was nice of Pepper.
There's very little hope for these refugees. Refugees who can only wonder who, if anyone, will help.
Okay, let me do the math. I'm pretty sure he just broke more windows than Obi-Wan Kenobi.
Stay here.
The terrorists are in trouble now. Okay, how is that technology already in the Iron Man armor? I mean, eventually, like, in, let's say, Captain America Civil War, he's at, like, Mark 45, is it? Or 48. How is the technology really advancing in between armors from then? Because not much to improve on. Wrecked.
He's all yours.
The cool dudes are never facing the explosion.
Oh, it is a tight fit, sir. Hey. So the more you struggle, the more this is going to hurt.
Be gentle. It's my first time. I designed this to come off, so... Ow! Hey! Rush you.
Please try not to move. Hey.
What's going on here?
Don't tell me you've never tested out this machine.
Let's face it, this is not the worst thing you've caught me doing.
Okay, that was just disturbing.
My key's not working. It's not opening the door. Oh, wow. What's that? It's like a little device. It's like a thing that's going to pick the lock.
You might want to take a few steps back.
That's the coolest thing I've ever seen.
Not bad, huh? Let's do it.
Oh, are we about to get our very first fight scene in the Marvel Cinematic Universe? Yes!
You need me to do anything else?
Keep the skies clear.
Next time, baby.
Okay, so now they're foreshadowing that Rhodey will become War Machine in the next movie, only he'll be played by a different actor. Don't know why.
Looks like you were right. He was building a suit.
I thought it'd be bigger.
Pepper, why do you always have to jinx it? Ladies and gentlemen, let me introduce Obadiah Stane, aka the Ironmonger.
How do you think the Mark I chess piece is going to hold up?
The suit's at 48% power and falling, sir. That chess piece was never designed for sustained flight.
Keep you posted.
Pepper.
Tony! Tony, are you okay?
I'm fine.
Obadiah, he's gone insane.
I know. Listen, you better get
Built
out of
a
there.
suit.
Get out of there right now.
Where do you think you're going?
Okay, is it just me or does this just feel like a final boss in a video game that had no boss battles previously?
The services are no longer required.
Okay, I can't just help but wonder, how many people died just during the beginning of this fight?
Put him down! Collateral damage, Tony.
Okay, I'm pretty sure there's a pretty clear difference between a collateral damage and just picking up a car full of a family and smashing it on someone.
Divert power to chest RT.
Power reduced to 19%.
Really hope Tony paid for all the expensive, for damages that he caused during this whole fight.
For 30 years I've been holding you up. I built this company from nothing. And nothing is gonna stand in my way.
Okay, so this fight goes on for a really long time, and in the end, yeah, Obadiah Stane dies, just like all of the Marvel villains.
I am Iron Man.
Wait, but you didn't want the company knowing about this project. Now you just tell the whole world that you're Iron Man. Whatever. At least we get to hear this awesome music in the credits. Oh wait, but there's a rule in terms of Marvel movies. Never leave until after the credits, because then you get to see the post-credit scene, which is usually fairly important.
Jarvis.
Welcome home, son.
I am Iron Man. You think you're the only superhero in the world? Mr. Stark, you become part of a bigger universe. You just don't know it yet.
Who the hell are you?
Nick Fury, director of S.H.I.E.L.D.
Oh.
I'm here to talk to you about the Avenger Initiative.
Right, the Avengers Initiative. But you see, that's kind of the entire plot of Iron Man 2. Just trying to convince Tony to join the Avengers. And also, since when was Nick Fury black? Seriously, before this movie, in all the comic books and all the cartoons, Nick Fury was white. But then, after they got Samuel L. Jackson to play as Nick Fury, they changed it in all the comic books. I know, it's hard to tell what's canon anymore. But anyways, guys, it was a really good movie. I really enjoyed it. I even enjoyed rewatching it. And then rewatching it again because I have to do all the editing and put in the clips and decide what clips to use and what not to use. But overall, it was a really good movie. And I just hope this video does well. I mean, I don't have a successful channel right now. By the time you're watching this, it might be pretty successful. But hopefully, if I get enough support, I'll do a review for another Marvel movie. But yeah, see you next time, guys.